Hi guys, welcome to the final part of the Sonic Mania playthrough. Welcome to an entirely brand new zone, Titanic Monarch.
The last stage in the game.
Also the longest.
Essentially what this is a giant level with a giant Death Egg robot.
It's a huge maze, essentially. Especially the second act. If you don't know where you're going in this stage, you could possibly time out here. But not in my playthrough because I turned the timer fucking off.
Pussy.
Fuck time overs. Time overs don't belong in this day and age. Now what those little fuckers do is that they put these like 3D graphics all around you that shrink and eventually damage you after a certain amount of time.
Yeah, the only way to get rid of it is to hit the main core, the main enemy itself. Those two-legged ones, they're just essentially light bulbs.
You ever done a scales puzzle? That's how you do that. Simple as that.
Whoa!
Whoa, Jesus Christ! Getting a little dizzy there.
Oh, you're gonna go
what
for a ride.
What? This doesn't look right.
All you need to do for this bit is just go fast.
Yeah, you saw the little 3D outline homing in on me there. If you get far away from it enough, that it'll cause it to go away.
It'll go away, aye.
It can be really annoying though with how long it can take to get away from it.
And what in the background is supposed to be his little planet being reconstructed by Eggman. Because we all know Eggman, as soon as he finds one thing, he loves to reuse it every now and then.
Don't bother with the ring box down there because it's annoying to get.
Oh, and they brought those pigs back from Sonic 1 in Scrap Brain Zone, where they throw mines at you. Now there is a shortcut. If you took the law path, you would have got an electric shield. Which in the electric shield, those electric currents, they could take you right up.
Yeah. If you don't have the electric shield, when you touch the current, you take damage. Or if you're super, like me, you don't take any damage.
But it doesn't launch you up unless you have the electric shield. You
have to go up to the top right here.
Yeah, this is the only way you have to. You know the way. This is the only way.
Do you know the way? Yeah, look at. I didn't even need to use the spring in order to get up there.
Careful with this point. The spikes can crush you if you're not lucky.
Yes. Wait here before you jump. Wait for it to go down. Yeah, here he is again.
Well, in that second platform, you can actually spin dash from there.
Oh. Don't jump down there or you will damage yourself from the spikes.
Aye, but those poles where Sonic's spinning don't do anything. They carry your momentum for your speed.
I hate those moments where I derp and I jump as soon as I hit spring.
A derp jump?
Derp, derp.
At least it's better than that sound effect when you fire a gunshot. Oh, the other way around.
Yeah, it breaks.
Yeah, it breaks and it falls into spikes. You have to go the other way around if you're not super. There's an extra life if you jump from there.
God damn it! How did I miss that? It was right there. I'm gonna blame Tails for that.
Here you go again, blaming everybody but yourself.
It's fucking Tails' fault. Everything's Tails' fault. It's Tails' fault I went backwards twice.
Okay, then what if you decide to play as Sonic alone? Whose fault is it now? Still
Tails, because he's the one in control of the game. Yeah, and it cuts to just Tails intentionally running Sonic into all the hazards.
No. Sonic loses 10 lives and he's like, who's responsible for this? The game pauses, zooms out, and then Tails turns around. Ain't I a stinker?
Ah, Tails, you got damaged again. Such is the sound of music. Music to my ears.
Right, you have to go straight up here and use the springs to your advantage.
All the way up.
And that's it, all the way up to the top. And this boss, they brought back from Sonic 3.
Now, if you're playing time attack mode, there's a set of spikes. Is it this, or is it Act 2?
It's Act 2, I believe. Right. But this boss, I don't know why they brought this back, because he's just a pain in the ass. Especially second phase, where he controls the elevator and changes gravity.
Yeah, this is kind of hard to hit even with Supersonic. This is really actually
even with Supersonic. And oh, you think Supersonic was hard? Wait till you try this with Knuckles.
Yeah, you saw my jump was getting gimped there. That's because he was whacking out the gravity.
Alright, because he's controlling the elevator. But with Knuckles.
No, I know why gravity's whacked out. The robot changed the read-only memory to Sonic Genesis's for a few seconds and fucked everything up. Oh yeah, I'm cool. Unlike you, Tails. Tails, what'd you do?
What if it's spontaneous?
Tails is falling asleep.
He's had enough. He's had enough of your bullshit.
Well, fuck you too. Here we are. This is the final level in the game. Titanic Monarch Act 2.
This one, you have to go and you got this central hub level part, so to speak, where you have to go through 4 different paths in order to open up the final area.
If you don't know where you're going, you will time over the first time you play this.
Yeah, even I think I got one time out because I got lost.
That's why you turn the timer off.
Well, just once. Even then, I'm like, okay, this leads to that, this leads to that. But here's the thing, folks. If you go in a specific pathway, you can get an electric shield, which will make the journey a lot more easier. Like, you have to go down to the bottom left here.
Yes. Get the electric shield, and for the love of God, hold on to it if you can.
So to get the electric shield, when you get into that central hub where there's 4 entranceways, folks, always take the bottom left.
Yeah. Oh, that's close. It's not bottomless pit here, though.
It's a teleport. It's a phantom ruby illusion, which sends you right back to the beginning of the section.
It puts you in an infinite loop.
Which it's much more forgiving than if it was a bottomless pit.
That'd be funny if the platform raised me up too high and crushed me underneath that there. Tails, can you keep up? You seem to be getting dizzy there.
Now you have to use the platforms here to balance yourself. But if
Tails will try to push that.
If you're Knuckles, you could just glide and climb onto the wall.
Yeah, but that's slow and boring. I'm Sonic, the fastest thing alive.
By the way, jump here. If you jumped off that, you would have skipped that and you would have got an extra life.
Huh.
Oh boy. Yeah, these turtles blow fans at you.
Be careful here as well. That's not the worst of it though. When it comes to those platforms, there is one part later where it's very easy to get crushed on one of the pathways. I think I saved the hardest one for last.
Right, the exit is all the way to the right, and that's the first phase done. And here's your electric shield.
Yeah, hold on to this, for the love of God. Because if you don't have all the emeralds, and when you get to this point in the game, you're gonna have, and you don't have the electric shield, you're gonna have a fucking nightmare with the boss.
By the way, I hope you got all the emeralds when you get to this point.
Yeah, on Encore mode especially, because you can't finish the game if you don't get them all on Encore mode.
Be careful here, you can get crushed
by
these.
That's
that's why you're taking your time.
I just went the wrong way there, because that was taking me to the right path, the one on the left. But because I was getting nervous here, I was like, oh fuck, I went the wrong way. Because I hate crusher obstacles so much.
You're like Lewis. He has a crusher phobia.
Brain scratch?
He has a crush phobia too.
But he's an insane kleptomaniac.
So are you.
Well, Lewis got himself killed in the 06 playthrough as Amy just to get an extra life, which he immediately lost. And the extra lives don't respawn, so... Poor Lewis, he played for that whole game and his computer broke down, Johnny had to play it.
Yeah. Poor him.
So, what? I hear someone talking about 06 again. Shut up, we don't talk about that.
Well, we're going to do it eventually.
Eventually. That's I got really lucky with that. That's a hard gap to make it through if you don't get how the physics on that work.
I do like the background now. It's like a church glass painting. You know those windows when you go into a church and it's all images of
mosaic.
Mosaic.
Mosaic windows. Yeah.
But it's the emeralds and the hardboiled heavies.
I love. Have you seen the stuff that you can do with like Photoshop with mosaic art? I really like that.
But you need to get the software first.
Yeah. No, have a compatible laptop.
or better yet, a very powerful PC where if you're rendering something on an old system, it took like 2 hours, and then you buy a new PC and it takes 12 minutes.
12 seconds later.
12 minutes, just 12 minutes just to render a 22-second video at 1080p, 60 frames per second.
Oh god. Here we are with the platforms again. Tails, did you die again?
This is the 100th time I've died in this journey.
Well, good. Is there a shortcut there as well, or
no? This is one way.
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of that little fucker first before I head down here. Be
to
careful with those springs there because you can bounce right into the fucking spikes.
These gravity things actually.
No, my electric shield.
These gravity ball things, they were in Sonic 3 as a bonus stage when you go into the checkpoints, where you have to get up to the top without and avoid this barrier, which if you hit the barrier when it's rising up, it takes you back to the stage.
Oh, fuck, we got more crushing opportunities here. So, watch yourself.
Where's your god now?
Tails, I'm scared. You're scared? I'm the one getting fucking killed all the time. Well, you don't matter. I'm the main hero. I'm the only one who counts.
Some friend you are. Don't worry, when you're
It's
here...
a love-hate relationship.
When you're here, it's safe. There you are. You're fine.
Yeah, I really did not want... After losing the electric shield, I got really, really nervous about losing my rings. Because I wanted to save Supersonic for the boss. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just activating it and I'm barreling through the rest of it.
And then you get crushed.
No.
All that wasted.
Because you
have to control your speed here to get up to here.
That's a lot harder to do than it looks, by the way, stopping on a diamond midair with Supersonic.
Well, what do you expect? It's slippery controls.
I'm just saying in general.
Right, hold down from here. And watch yourself go.
Oh, yeah. This is what Sonic's should be all about. Fast, great gameplay.
Mixed with decent platforming.
Yeah, and amazing music.
I don't really blame Sonic 1 that much because it was the first game of the series they were trying something like that.
Yeah, I can still enjoy it. I don't have enough speed. Gotta go fast!
Left.
What? What? It's a platformer. You have to go right.
But you have to go left.
Once you've done all 4 of them, that's it.
Into the final boss.
This is sweet, sweet, sweet fucking vengeance for me because the first time I played through this, I was doing share play with Andrew and I struggled greatly with this. Not in this time though. And that's why I'm jumping. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck you up, Eggman.
This boss music, again, great, but I swear, assuming you listen to this and one of the videos is where it's this music but it's slightly pitched higher, it sounds even better.
Now what's going to happen here is that Eggman he'll jump around and fire missiles at you, but when he electrifies the cables like that, don't touch him or you'll take damage. He'll also deal damage if he runs into you while moving around as well.
He then uses the power of the Phantom Ruby to send you to other locations with enhanced versions of the hardboiled heavies.
You have to do these, by the way. These are unavoidable. So
you can't attack the robots at all.
You can deflect the missiles, though.
Yeah, but you can't actually jump on the robots.
Hey, Eggman, how does it feel to know you're about to fucking die? Wow, that mustache of yours is gonna be looking pretty bad by the time I'm done with you. What would be like
and
one...
that's it. And when you get all the emeralds, when you get here, this happens.
Yeah, if you don't have all the emeralds, the game just ends here.
Yeah, like the whole place explodes and then you escape. But
game over, everyone dies the end. But not really.
But here we're in the Phantom Ruby's realm. And yes, the timer is meant to be fucking up like that.
By the way, this track coming up here, this is my favourite track in the game.
Here's the Heavy King. And remember what I said about earlier that the robots got game free will? Here's the two of them fighting over the Phantom Ruby.
This is my favourite track in the game coming up. Oh yeah. You know what this means. Oh yeah!
That's what the way. Be careful, folks. There are rings flying around, but because you're in this area, the moment you lose all rings, you lose a life.
Yep.
All you have to do is just hit both Robotnik and the Heavy King 8 times each. But here's the thing: those projectiles on the Heavy King, as long as they're not flashing green, they just bounce you. But if they're flashing green, they'll take 10 rings off you.
Yeah, Supersonic can actually get hurt here. Now, in order to take flight, you have to
press the jump button again.
Yeah, while in midair, and you can control your movement freely, essentially,
until you hit the ground.
Now, Eggman here takes on the role of the pusher while he's floating around, but if you take too long, he will actually dive at you from a different direction.
Which his boss mechanic is exactly like his original final boss in Sonic 3, which was the big arms, except here it's like the big arms, it pushes you, but they've got bandages on.
Now, the thing about the rings here is that they constantly appear around the area. As long as you immediately dart towards them when they appear, you'll be able to replenish your ring count pretty well.
Hands up if you lost at least 1 life when you first started this.
Yes.
Because you didn't know how the flight controls work.
Where did you learn to fly?
What game was that, actually?
It was an old Jaguar game, I believe.
Thought it was something like a rip-off of Star Fox.
I don't know.
which in itself is a rip-off of Star
damn it,
Wars.
yeah, oh, shit. Once you get to less than 20 rings, that's when you should start worrying. God, I love this track.
This music, this guitar.
Yeah, just watch for where he's firing them.
And once you get 8 hits and defeat both of them, that's it. But just keep an eye on your rings.
Yeah, once the Heavy King goes down, that's it. You're in the clear. Yeah, you can see the little projectiles all around him. You can see how many he still has left to fire. So.
Aye, but once he then respawns his projectiles. But like I mentioned before, as long as they're not flashing green, they'll just bounce you off.
That'd be funny if the timer went to 10 minutes and then Sonic just immediately died. Like as it's flashing around, it goes to 10 minutes and then he just dies. But nope, that's it.
And that's
Bye,
it.
Eggman, and that's it. That is Sonic Mania complete. That's a perfect run, no deaths.
Well done. But because the Phantom Boo's reacting to the emeralds, away you go into that world. Meanwhile,
back in the Valley of No One Fucking Cares. Hi, Tails. Hi,
Knuckles finally made his way back from the Mirage Saloon. But this is the true ending to the game.
The hand appendage joint says the the brain scratch run in Sonic Adventure, they called him. Because they did the text-to-speech with Sonic.
Yeah.
Called Tails multiple posterior appendages. That's it. That is the end of Sonic's playthrough for Sonic Mania.
Overall thoughts?
This is my favourite classic Sonic game. It's got so many great improvements, with the spin dash being one, so I'm not getting stuck at low speeds all the time, and the drop dash, you can go really, really fucking fast. It's also got some of the best music in the series as well. There is also the addition of like Tails and Knuckles, and now with Mania Plus, Ray and Mighty, along with the time attack mode and the local multiplayer. You're getting your money's worth with this one.
And I don't care if this is... And I know that, you know, when it comes to reviews, most of the one thing that Sega will listen to is reviews, like either online or in magazines. All of them agree on one thing, is that the original zones are some of the best in the game, and we wish there were more of them.
Yeah, I do think it's time for a game comprised entirely of new zones.
And I believe, and get this, the original Bring Back the Zones was Takashi Iizuka's idea.
Yeah.
I think Takashi Iizuka had more than just a supervisor role in this. That's why there's like 8 original stages. So, if there is going to be a Sonic Mania 2, Sega, Iizuka, please let Christian Whitehead and his team have more freedom.
Yeah.
But my opinion, this is definitely one of the best Sonic games out there. Definitely best Sonic game of 2017.
Yep.
I mean, the music, T-Lopes, mwah.
It's made by the fans, for God's sake. Like
level design, well, it's a bit rehashed, yeah, but they do make up for it with the redesigning them just like how they did in Generations.
And the sprite quality is amazing.
Especially like it's like that classic Sonic game on the Saturn that was never released.
What was it?
The Sega Saturn.
Sonic Jam? No,
that's a compilation. But you know what I mean? It's like that classic Sonic game that was never made for the Saturn. That's what this feels like.
Yeah.
Really well done. Music's top notch. Level design great. Characters all feel unique and not just copied and pasted or just clones of each other.
Yeah.
Like Tails has his flying abilities. Knuckles has his glide and climb walls. Ray can glide like Super Mario World, which is broken. Then there's Mighty, where his shell can bounce off spikes for a bit. And he can do the drop that the ground stomp.
The only real problem I have with the game is again like everyone says, the rehashed zones. It really has time for a game comprised entirely of new zones. Well, that was Sonic Mania, folks. I hope you had a good time watching this.
Well, that's one half of it.
Yep.
As if you remember, I did mention that I will be doing a Knuckles playthrough.
Yep. Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh, Atlas USA. Huh.
What?
Worked on this.
What a way to change the to change concentration.
No, Atlas are the guys who made Persona as well, so... Well, Sega owns them now, so...
Aye, well, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But anyway, I did mention before that I will be doing a Knuckles playthrough, so yes, next time I bump into this game, it's going to be Knuckles Mania.
Yay.
And Knuckles.
And Knuckles. Do you know the way?
And with that...
I'm Steven.
And I'm Andrew.
We're Cal Gaming. I hope you guys will like this playthrough. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Stevie. Stevie. Stevie.